For those of you who may want to occasionally send out an email to all of your students through the gradebook as opposed to through Classroom, or if you would like to contact parents, there is a super wonderful, easy way to do this in this gradebook. If you go to the Class Management menu pull down and choose the email option, then it will take you to a window that allows you to email uh, select students and parents, a whole classroom, or to all of your students. It's terribly convenient. To access that or to determine who you're going to send email to, click on the To button, and it should bring up a list of all your different classes. If it gives you an error of some sort, then go ahead and go back to the home screen and try it a second time. I find that usually fixes things for whatever reason. It's almost like an on-off button. So for instance, if I wanted to send out email to the folks in everyone that has registered with this student or the students in these two classes, I could send out the Google Classroom codes to all of my parents and my students before school starts by selecting this button, and that will send it to everyone in the class. And so once I've done that, I close this and it will populate my To line. All of the people in these two classes, everyone that the email is sent to, is sent by a blind carbon copy. So they will not get each other's email addresses that way. We're not violating anyone's privacy. I always copy myself on this, even though it will send me a copy anyway. And then if you have your department chair or someone else that you think would benefit from having this information or seeing your communication, then this is a good place to put that email address as well. If it's a particular email about a given student and their accommodations or modifications, it's always a good idea to copy counselors, tracking teachers, or the 504 coordinator. I would put in here Google Classroom codes. I know this doesn't have to be perfect. It's just hard to ignore. Okay, and then in here, I would put the contents of my email. Once I have everything done, then there are a couple of additional cool features. I can attach files. I often will attach a review for a test or the answer key and ask my parents to please help their students check answer keys. So that's a way I can add attachments from a local drive or from a flash drive. And then once I have everything set and ready to go, I would click the send button. I'm not going to do that now because obviously this is a weak email, but that is how I could do it. If I change my mind, or if initially I did not want to send to everyone in an entire class, I can individualize who I send the email to by clicking on the plus button. And there are a couple of different things I can do from here. From here, I can choose to send it to everyone associated with this student's name. I could send it to just the students or to just the guardians. So you can be a little bit more particular about who this email actually goes to. And so if I have a student who's done a particularly wonderful job in class, I might send them a positive email. And I would do that by just choosing that one student's name. And then I close my window, and that is the only person that you will see here. If I wanted to also include well, I guess he doesn't have any parents associated with this file. Let's see if I can get a different view by choosing a different student. And in this case, nope, it's just sending it. I think this will send it to everyone associated with that student. So that's a real simple way to send blanket emails to lots of different folks very conveniently, and to ensure that you have good communication lines established with your parents. Thanks.